What's going on, y'all? It's Corey Nelson, another episode of the AllBall podcast, and today we're going to be talking about Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards, a team that he spent his entire NBA career on. He has now signed an extra 5-year contract that's worth up to $151 million. A big number. I understand why he didn't turn that down. This will make him the player who played the most years with the Washington Wizards, a franchise who hasn't really gotten to its highest peak within the last decade or so. Last year, the Wizards finished 35-47 and missed the playoffs, something that the Washington Wizards fans have been dealing with time and time again. Here's a fun fact. The last time the Wizards made it past the second round was during the 1978-1979 season. That's crazy. All the talent that this franchise has gotten, from John Wall to Gilbert Arenas, even had Michael Jordan, who, he was out of his prime back then when he was on the Wizards. He had his prime in Chicago, I understand that, but when he was on the Wizards, and he still had a decent season. I mean, it's got to be something with the DC teams. I mean, the Washington Commanders. Come on, man. Y'all got to get together. The only time they in the news is when the owner, who shouldn't even be an owner, is doing something crazy off the wall. The last time a DC team made it to where you're proud to be from DC was when the Washington Nationals and the Washington Capitals, they won championships. Now back to Bradley Beal. Last year he averaged 23 points a game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 0.9 steals, and 0.4 blocks. He shot 45% from the field and 30% from beyond the arc. Now before y'all go knocking him for having such a bad shooting season from beyond the arc, just remember, he averaged 30 points a game for 2 straight seasons prior to the 2021-2022 season. He put Washington Wizards on his back. And like always, they failed to succeed. Now on paper right now, the roster going into the next season looks pretty decent. Hopefully, they can show up on the court to back it up. But next season, he'll be teaming up with Kyle Kuzma, who averaged 17 points a game last season, 8 rebounds a game. Kristaps Porzingis, the big man, 22 points a game, 8 rebounds, 1 block. Daniel Gafford, 9 points a game, 5 rebounds, 1 block a game last season. And they just drafted Johnny Davis out of Wisconsin, the point guard, who averaged 19 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. They got a pretty young team. I will give them that. They got a pretty young team. Now I'm hoping, being in the DC area, I'm hoping that this team can at least make it to the finals. That will make me happy. Make it to the finals so we can have something to celebrate over here. I mean, come on, you got the pieces. You got Beal, Kuzma, KP. You got a young team. You got Davis you guys just drafted. Now I know you're going to be going up against the Boston Celtics, the Miami Heat, even Milwaukee. You're going to have to go up against those teams. I don't know how the Nets are going to look next season going in. But the East is pretty competitive right now. But come on, you can at least make the playoffs and get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That would make me happy. Will they do it? I don't know. I'm sure hoping so. I'm holding on to hope. But only time will tell. So, that about wraps it up for today. Again, thank you for checking out my podcast. Make sure you follow my Twitter, my Instagram. I'm not really on Snapchat like I said before. But if you want to follow me on there, you can follow. I post there. I post stuff on there every now and then, but mostly on Twitter and Instagram. So until next time, thank you.